guys ready to knock into this?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Jameson on the Rocks podcast. Today I have with me two members of Granville. How are you fellas doing?
Excellent.
Pretty good.
Glad to have you guys out.
Yeah,
Glad we
man.
could get this on the schedule, man.
Oh, yeah.
I've been
Glad we
stoked
could do
about
it.
this. You guys have been running amok, killing it out there.
Yeah,
It's
we've
been pretty fun.
been
Yeah?
a good time, good year.
Yeah? Well, tell me about it. Tell me first off, just so the people know, names, occupations in the band, and age.
Me
Take it
first.
first. Yeah.
I'm James Tennyson. I'm the drummer, and I also sing too.
Awesome.
And I'm 20 years old.
Beautiful.
I'm the brother. I'm Jackson, and I do a little singing and a little guitar playing, and yeah,
Awesome, man. Age?
20.
20. Okay. A little
are
couple young bucks in the
twins.
studio.
Twins,
Yeah?
actually. Mhm.
Well, you love to hear it, man. Awesome. Well, tell me how you guys got started. Tell me what years when you're starting to play, when you're starting to put band stuff together. What guys got you into music? I know it's a big question, but just have at it.
Oh well, yeah. I always say we grew up around music. So our dad played, and he's more of a country guy. I love country, old country, and we grew up around it, and he introduced us to a lot of music, lots of music, old,
Word.
new. So we have, a lot of variety in our influences, I guess. I don't think there's one that stands out more than any.
Interesting. I could hear that about you guys. You guys give me a whole like a flavor of country, but more like Southern rock personally. Is that what you guys hear a lot?
Yes and no.
Yeah?
It's funny because we get a lot of mixed
Yeah.
reviews.
You guys rock too, though. I've seen some fucking rocking
Yeah.
shit as well.
got
So-
to sometimes.
If you guys had to pick your genre, what would you describe it as? That's a huge question, I know.
country tinged rock,
guess, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Something like that.
we love folk music too. So,
Yeah?
Interesting.
Interesting.
I'd say we're a mixture of a bunch of different
Yeah.
subgenres, I guess.
Yeah,
Combined
yeah.
into one.
Most people go with the like 3 thing. They'll be like, "We're glam funk rock." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got it down.
Yeah,
to
they
a
got
T.
it. Interesting. Well, are you guys? What year do you start playing together? Well, I'm sure you guys have played together forever, but
Yeah.
when do you guys start playing shows and band stuff? If you get what I mean.
Our first gig as a band was when we were freshmen in high school.
What?
Back in it was October of 2016.
Wow.
We played for some little festival our school put on
Okay.
out on the football field. So,
That's sick.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was nice.
And that was as Granville.
No,
That was actually as Fletch and Friends.
Fletch
we
and
used to
Friends,
call
okay.
ourselves Fletch and Friends because my nickname was Fletch, and they're
I
my
had
buddies.
friends.
So
yeah.
Makes sense.
yeah, we went through a couple names. And,
Yeah,
and
as you
we
do.
finally, yeah, and we thank God for high school. They gave us some time, but we just decided to name it after my car.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pontiac
Makes sense.
Granville. So
Very nice. It's very appropriate. And you're
Right,
still whipping it. I was
right,
surprised to see you
right.
pull up in it. I love it. Well, shit. When do you guys? That's honestly really early. You said you're a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn,
a little closer to end of freshman year.
We look like
Yeah.
little babies too.
Oh gosh,
We
Yeah.
had shaved heads because
Yeah.
we had to get them shaved for football initiation.
It was an interesting
So-
time.
What kind of school y'all going to, man?
They were rough on us.
For JROTC, you had to shave your head. That's hilarious, man.
Golly.
Are you guys when you were starting? Was it always like, oh, I want to be in a band one day? Or was it like, oh, I just want to play some tunes, see what
Well,
happens?
I think
We
definitely.
always went to sound checks at the Georgia Theater with our dad when his
Word.
band would be playing there.
Oh, that's
on
cool.
game day weekends, and we were probably 3 or 4, and they'd always let us mess around with their instruments during sound check.
That's awesome.
I'd hop on the drum set, he'd hop on guitar
I
or
wasn't the
keyboard.
best. He caught on a lot better than I did at the beginning. It took me.
You think so?
It was fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your dad's band name?
The Kitchener Cowboys.
That's sick. Are they local band or I've never heard of them?
Yeah,
A lot of Athens people. I would say Athens is probably one of their stronger places.
Really?
yeah.
And
That's
they
hype,
used
man.
to, they used to play the Georgia Theater a lot back in the 90s.
That's
So,
sick, dude. Well, that means they're big time, man. Love to
Well,
hear
they
that.
enjoy it. They still do it too.
Yeah?
So
Well,
keeps
shit.
keeps them young.
I love that. Next time I have to go see them. What kind of
yeah.
music are they?
They're country.
Country? Word.
Yeah,
So
like
that's you
honky-tonk
guys'
country.
roots, kind
Honky
of?
tonk country.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's exciting, man. Well, you guys got the whole legacy thing going
Yeah,
now.
They even put out a live album of them at the Georgia Theater.
That's sick.
Back in 05.
Oh, that's
but
wicked.
it's actually a good sounding album.
Yeah?
I think they spent a good deal of money getting it sounding right.
It's funny how much better live albums tend to sound, in my opinion.
Oh, I love
Then
live
studio,
albums.
you get the real energy,
Yeah,
That's what-
especially when
that-
the energy's right.
the acoustics in the theater are just awesome.
Money,
too.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Just
And that's
magic.
That's
We-
before it burned down too. So it was I guess
Before it burned down?
Yeah.
When did it burn down? Is it 2008?
11.
2009. No, 2009.
They
and then
it
it opened back up in 2011.
See, there's not many. I can't find many pictures of the old one really, like any good ones of it empty. You know.
Yeah,
But I've
the
seen with
upstairs
crowd.
used to have like actual seats,
Really?
like, rows of seats.
That's crazy. I love that place. I used to work there as security. Well, I'm still on the like payroll, but I don't go in any.
Yeah.
Playing too many gigs, you know.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's a cool place. Did you guys record your set there when you did it?
No, we
I don't
didn't.
think we
I don't
did.
think we did. But,
Yeah?
We
next
actually
time
were
I'd
there
love
last.
to in the future.
We were actually there last night. We went to go see a Led Zeppelin tribute band called Zosa.
My guitar
They
player
were-
was
they
there.
were
How was it?
Badass.
Yeah,
Cool.
pretty sick.
Perfect. Yeah.
He said it was on point. Yeah,
You know, they played no quarter like for 15 minutes.
the full version.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. The keyboardist was all over it too.
And then they, of
Really?
course, ended with Stairway.
Let's go.
It was great. It was.
I'm
great.
excited, dude. My guitar player tried to get me to go. I should have gone. I guess should have
Yeah,
We
gone.
kind of went last minute. We were already eating at 5 downtown.
Yeah.
And we saw that, and we
It
were
was
like,
in the heat of the moment.
we saw it on the marquee. We're like, oh, well, let's just
Perfect.
go pop our heads in there real quick.
It was a
I
good
got
time.
a Bonham vibe from you one time. I was watching you guys. I feel like it was on your story or something. It was you guys at Blue Room, and I think you were just like fucking monstering like some triplet shit. I was like, okay, a little Bonham there maybe.
Probably.
He an influence at all?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, totally.
I bet he's an influence on a lot of drummers too.
I'd
yeah.
say so. Most of them.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say him, Mitch Mitchell, Levon Helm, and Don Henley are probably
Oh, I
my
love Don.
biggest
Love Don.
influences.
Because you got the singing thing going on
Yeah.
as well. Who's actually the lead singer?
Well, we
Mainly
we
him, but
transition
we kind
off.
of
There's-
switch off.
There's
Okay.
now, you know, we all the tracks we have out right now. I'm singing lead on,
Okay.
but for now he's serving more as more of a background lead vocal,
Word.
something
Yeah.
more like what REM would have.
Yeah, totally. Interesting.
There's not like a song where I'm not singing like
Harmonies
either
at least?
harmony or lead. So
That's awesome. I bet
the
that takes a
microphone's
lot of
always in
heat.
front of my face. But
You know?
But it's nice for me,
I bet.
live. I can give a song to him and take a breather. you know?
Yeah, and that's
I had to
priceless.
get one of
smoke a
those
cig or something.
jumbo mic stands that like goes over my head.
Those are sick, dude.
yeah, like the big studio mic stands.
Now you need to
with
hire somebody like you see the videos of like the
Move
police
it.
in the 70s.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like
Yeah.
moving it in
Oh,
front
yeah.
of them. And that's hilarious.
because my old one was so flimsy and it was like
Yeah.
tipping over and stuff.
Oh man, that's awesome. You don't see many singing drummers. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's original, man. I dig
Yeah.
that. I dig that.
Took a little time to get
Hone
used
it
to
in.
singing and playing at the same
I
time. but
bet, man.
it's fun.
Yeah, interesting. So, well, yeah, that's great for you because as a singer, I'm like always trying to toss off a song just because like 3 hours of music, that's a long time to sing. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
ripping them, you know?
Definitely.
So, that definitely helps. And it adds another fucking dimension is what I'm always
Oh, yeah.
telling my band. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, when you join the band and you can sing, that's another dimension as opposed to just like me singing for 3 hours, you know?
Exactly. Whole different element.
So that's interesting. Tell me about you guys bandmates. Tell me about them. What I need to know.
Well, we all went to high school together.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys know each other.
Oh, yeah. Very
We've known,
well.
we've
Very
known
well.
each other since we were probably like 3 or 4 years old.
Wow.
So I guess that's one perk. We can cut through the bullshit and go straight to creating whatever.
That's
we wanna
priceless,
make, you know.
man. Yeah.
And and we've known each. I mean, God, Ashton, we knew him in K5, Sam in K5. Ashton left Deerfield for a while and then
Okay.
came back, but we were always hanging out.
Where
with
is
him.
that at? Is that?
Albany, Georgia.
Oh, okay. I know where Albany is. Cool.
Yeah. So, and Ashton didn't play. He's actually our second bass player. Our first
Really?
bass player went to Belmont when we graduated.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Really, oh yeah, he's real, pursuing music. He's a cool guy. And,
Good for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it just worked out that the guy that we replaced him with, I played guitar with in high school, and he picked
Word.
it right up, and he's running with it.
And the keys player, what was his name?
Sam
Sam.
Yarborough.
Is he technically keys or is he
Oh, he's keys.
organ?
Keys
He's
and organ.
all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
And
I guess.
synth. He's real into synthesizers right now.
I love
He just
that.
ordered a Moog, I think, and
Moog, whatever?
And
it
he
was. I
got-
don't know.
however you want to say it. Yeah, yeah.
That
and,
shit's cool though.
Yeah, and he got a Mellotron a while back.
Oh, I love Mellotrons, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody hates on Mellotrons, bro, but you guys like the song Wonderwall? There's a beautiful
Yeah,
Mellotron
yeah.
on that bitch. I
Padding
love
that
shit.
whole.
and of course, like a bunch of Zeppelin stuff.
Yeah,
and
dude.
the Beatles.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. The Mellotron is a slept-on instrument.
It
Like,
is, it
like I
is.
was saying, another layer. You
But
know
if
what I mean?
used
Yeah.
correctly,
It's beautiful.
Nights in White Satin.
What was I going to say about that? What'd you say his last name was?
Yarborough.
Sam Yarborough.
Is he related to Stokes Yarborough?
Possibly.
Possibly?
He has.
Maybe.
No, he has an older sister up here.
Interesting.
He has a lot of little siblings. But
Yeah? I know a guy named Stokes Yarborough. Ask him if he's
Stokes
related.
Yarborough.
I'd be curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's from Georgia Southern area, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
Maybe.
maybe.
Anyways, don't let me get too distracted
No,
on that.
it's-
When you guys, so are you guys like you're from Albany? You're all of you are from Albany, kind of, right? The area.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So what makes you guys come to Athens? Is it school? Is it this is a music town? We want to play here. Is it a little bit of both?
I think both of that, and we all grew up Georgia fans and coming
Word.
up here for game days.
Yeah.
So I mean, we just really like the vibe of the town and stuff.
Absolutely.
And the music scene, obviously.
Yeah.
Athens definitely has more culture than I've ever seen in
Me too,
other
man.
places. And I've been to a lot of places.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of culture in other places, but this place, it does have a vibe to it.
It's a little mecca, man. It's a little
Yeah.
like there's an energy
awesome.
here that comes
Yeah.
in and out like every semester. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the excitement of fall and just
Yeah.
the return of spring, man. It's something nice.
It's like
Heck
a
yeah.
conglomerate, of a lot of different influences of
Yeah.
music, ideas.
Totally.
everything else.
And that's what's
awesome.
great about it,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
All of it's pretty accepted. What have you guys thought so far? How long have you been in Athens now? 2 years?
Wait, 1 year.
Uh,
A
Really?
year and a
1 year.
half.
Oh shit, man! You guys are just getting into
I
it.
know,
we're-
right?
I love
think
that.
we think we've seen it all, but
Yeah?
we're just getting started.
Oh man, it'll get even deeper
Just
the
when
more
you
you
think
stay.
you've seen it all.
Well, how have you guys liked the scene so far and everything?
Love
Any
it.
bands in particular you guys are excited about?
We went and saw AFTM the other night.
I was
and,
there. I was there. I
yeah.
didn't see you guys.
Well,
Not that I would recognize
I was
you.
making my way
sneaking
around.
Were
in
you?
there. I was-
Yeah.
Tough crowd in there, man. Pushing.
It was
man.
hard to
man.
move in there.
I had to get ready for my fight and to get a drink.
Yeah.
No, I'd never seen. We're good buddies with John Cherry,
I love John.
I love John.
John's a
And,
great friend of mine.
and I'd never seen them live. They were great
Yeah?
though.
They're fantastic,
Yeah,
bro.
they are
Dudes
really
did
good.
2.5 hours worth of originals in a bar
yeah.
Oh, they've
and
got
didn't
great
get booed out of
originals.
there.
I used to listen to them all the time in high school.
Me too,
before
man.
I was up here. And,
You guys kind of remind me of them in a way. Like when I had never seen you guys and I first heard like Terrible Things, it was giving me like, not that AFTM's really Southern rock, but in the beginning, that's what everybody thought they were.
I think Blurry Eyes kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blurry Eyes and Terrible Things remind me of each other because like when I remember hearing both of them separately
Yep.
at the same time, I was like, okay, this is a classic song. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It gives
yeah.
me that vibe.
Right.
So yeah, did you guys take any notes from them or you
I
just
definitely
knew of
listened
them?
to what they were doing.
Yeah?
I think they were probably. They were hot. They were really hot.
Really
in
hot,
that
man.
time period too, and they still have a lot of momentum. But especially right then, I was focusing on what they were doing.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
learn
everybody
anything I
was.
can from anyone.
Absolutely,
And,
man.
And
Yeah.
they've got something.
That's how you win right there. Keep your
Right,
eyes
that's
peeled.
right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I call it, sometimes refer to it as the AFTM formula,
Yeah,
which is
right?
kind of like,
Yeah.
even though it's not their invention, but I love those guys. Like playing the fraternity rounds to build your
Right,
fan base
right.
for your
Yeah.
originals, which I literally refer to them all the time. And I'm just
Yeah.
big fans of them, man. What was I going to say about it? Yeah, you guys can learn a lot from them because I feel like you guys are doing kind of the same thing and the same kind of momentum they had.
Yeah.
Which is like you guys are doing a lot of fraternity shows, right?
Yeah.
How are you
Love-
guys digging those?
Love
I like
frat
'em.
shows.
Yeah,
you never
dude.
know what's going to happen at a
Yeah.
frat
That's what I'm
show.
saying, bro. They can get out of hand. It's
Yeah.
fun, man. It's
But-
fun.
Out of hand is fun,
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man. I think you guys are making all the right moves in that sense. Which fraternities have you played, if you don't mind me asking? Any in particular you guys have?
A lot.
Yeah.
SAE, KA, Chi Phi,
Pike.
Sigma Chi,
Sigma
Pike,
Nu.
Nice.
Sigma Nu.
I've done Sigma
Um,
Chi. They're fun guys.
I think we've played most of them up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We're
Working
just,
them down?
I'm the kind of guy when I'm asked to say something, recite something, I'm just blank. But that's
That's a good list right there, man.
yeah,
Yeah?
they're real cool guys. We've gotten to meet a lot of good people.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
that's prob-
And when you guys are doing these 3-hour shows, tell me a little bit about your show. I've only been able to see you guys like 1.5 times, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you got? You're playing for 3 hours, obviously. What's the original to cover ratio? Because I know you guys don't have that many songs out yet.
Right,
How's that going for you
right.
guys?
We
You know what
don't
I mean?
have many originals out yet.
Word. What is it?
But we
4?
ha-
Is it 4 or 5?
4
Okay.
right now.
And although we have a lot of originals,
Uh-huh.
so our shows usually consist of about half original, half cover, and we'll dice them in there.
Word.
Play an
word.
original, bring them in with a cover,
Yeah.
and then and it's a great thing to do live. You can test out your originals.
Yeah, it's the
if
best
they-
way to do
If
it.
they don't like
Yeah.
it, kill it.
Or
replace it
improve
with a new,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
improve it.
Improve it.
That's the
Yeah.
best way to test them, man. It's
Yep.
tried and true. It's
Mhm.
tried and true. If you don't
Mhm.
see people bobbing around, it's like, oh, maybe something's wrong with this one.
Yeah. That's
But
right.
then again, it's hard not to, you can't take too much of that. If you love the song,
Right.
you love the
Right.
song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to play like unreleased originals, you better throw in some covers that everybody's going to be
Exactly.
able to sing along to.
We spice it up
Exactly.
with stuff people know, and we
Yeah.
play a lot of covers that people don't know.
Really? Such as anything particular?
Vanilla Fudge.
Keep Me Hanging On.
People
you know
don't
that
know
song?
that. You know.
Keep me hanging on by who?
Vanilla Fudge. It's
No.
an old 60s
Is
rock
it?
song.
We like
yeah.
to end the show with that sometimes. And
Keep me hanging on. Let's see what we got. I'll
Yeah,
write it down.
yeah.
Let's
Have
do
you
it.
seen the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yes.
It's got that song
it's-
near the end.
Gosh.
the
when
climax.
yeah.
Keep me hanging on. I feel like I know it if I heard it then.
Mhm.
I love that movie. That was
Yeah.
a good
That's
vibe.
great.
What was I going to say about that? So you guys are doing probably hour and a half originals, hour and a half covers.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
impressive, man. That's a lot
It's a lot,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know, it makes it easier when we do shorter sets.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
I run into a lot of people and they're like, "Oh, y'all want to do, you know, like a 30-minute break in between?"
Yeah.
But that just kills the momentum of the show.
Yeah, dude, I hate taking breaks. We don't do it usually.
Yeah, we
Kind of
don't either.
up,
Yeah.
cut it.
Smart bands don't,
Unless
man.
somebody just has to go to the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, depending on
Because
how
like
much
even there's
drinking
like
is going on.
there'll be like a 45-minute or a 45-second break between a lot of songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a fucking break. And that being said, if I took a
breather.
break, I'd probably sing better. You know, but like,
Yeah.
I know what you guys are talking about. I'm glad you guys are aware of the energy thing. That
Yeah.
a lot of brands will like take a 15-minute break after 45 minutes. It's like, bro, like anything you just worked up to, you're gonna have to do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the people hang around, you
you
know.
don't have to hit them hard
yeah, 'cause
again with
some
something.
might think you're done.
Yeah.
Head to a different
People,
place.
the things that people say just kill me, man. I sang one song with AFTM at Silver. I don't know. You guys might have left by then. Were you there?
I don't know. If
Oh no, I
was.
did. I saw you.
You saw it?
Yeah, the
I
Blondie,
didn't know
the Blondie
it, bro.
song.
I hadn't heard that one in a while, but around chorus 2, I was starting to get it. It was
Yeah.
cracking me up.
Damn, man, I missed that.
Yeah, that was fun. I love those guys. We've been trying to book a show together for a while, and afterwards, people were like, "Dude, you guys' band is incredible, man. You're great. You're a great singer, man. You guys killed it." I was like, "Bro, I'm not in the band. I sat in for one song. They played for 3 hours."
You're like nudging Forrest, you know.
Yeah, it's like, "Yo, let me in, bro."
Yeah.
Love Forrest, man. Anyways, what was I gonna say about that? Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. We were talking about sets. Okay, so you guys short set. What's that like? The 45-minute set.
It can be, well, it can rain. Let me put this in the right words.
Go ahead.
The shorter one can usually be a fiery set. You know, we really get our chops in with that.
Word.
Or it can be really laid back.
Okay.
Really
Depending
laid
on the
back.
vibe.
Yeah.
We kind of judge our sets based off where we play.
Yeah, dude. That's
If we're playing
smart,
a little
man.
backyard party or something.
Yeah.
You know, we did an acoustic show at Sigma Nu the other day.
Oh, how was that?
It was fun.
Yeah.
Ashton was out because he had the flu, and
Yeah.
he was sick as a dog, couldn't play, and and you know, sometimes you just gotta roll with it.
And you
So,
guys did you do like a cajon or do you still do
We
drums?
both just played acoustic.
Oh,
so-
word. That's
Yeah.
all. That was the first time. Okay, that brings up a memory. Fucking the first time I saw you guys was at the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
The fucking soundtrack. I remember this pretty well. Me
yeah.
and my drummer were just walking by, and you guys were playing like an Eagles song or something. And maybe it was Eagles, I don't know. And we walked in. There's, I don't know, 40 people in there, and you guys were killing it, man. The harmonies were tight. I feel like somebody was playing a.
Yep,
Oh,
we brought
yeah.
his kick
I'm
pedal and
Yeah.
I'm a little beatbox with me.
Yeah?
And I just put my kick pedal on it.
Yeah?
And, just hit it up against it, and
That
we
was
mic-
funny.
We
You
mic'd
duct
it
tape
up.
it to the floor.
You guys aren't playing the soundtrack anymore, are you?
We
don't
haven't
know.
played there in a while.
We might chop in and do a show.
Yeah.
We've just been out of town a lot. And,
Yeah,
you
word.
know,
Yeah.
So we'll.
And when you're
circle
playing
back
places
around.
like warehouse in the theater,
Yeah,
it's
I-
tough to just like play
Right,
soundtrack
I
for
think
300 or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
You know what
And
I
we're
mean?
kind of focused more on doing like the full band gigs.
Totally,
type
totally.
deal.
Yeah, you guys seem to be exceeding with that, so keep that up. But I remember you guys. I feel like you guys closed with it was Walking on the Moon, if I remember
Yep,
correctly.
yep.
Because me and my drummer are fucking humongous Police fans. I'm surprised I don't have a Police
the
poster.
moon.
Yeah, I was like, all right, these motherfuckers are badass. This is sick. You guys had the whole like maybe 3-way harmony going on. Is there a third singer?
There's a third one in there
Yeah?
sometimes.
Sometimes.
I think
Yeah.
the drummer sang.
There was definitely. I remember thinking that the harmonies were super strong.
Sting has he has a high voice.
Yeah, it's like not falsetto. It's like
Channel it.
chest.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's up
chest.
there.
It's just high.
Walking on the Moon's a hard song to sing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
hard, very hard. Mad
think-
respect that. So I remember me and my drummer were like, all right, these guys are cool. They're closing with Walking on the Moon. We're fans.
We love our Police.
Yeah, man, me too, man. We do Message in the Bottle a lot, which is a fun one.
That's cool.
But anyways, sorry, moving along. So when you guys come to Athens, you start playing shows, you kind of got your game plan. Where are
Yeah.
you guys playing at to start with, other than soundtrack, of course? And like, what's the progression like getting there?
You can take that one.
Wait, so what do you mean again? Or-
Like when you where are the first places you guys are playing when you come to Athens, if you know what I mean?
We were just playing fraternity parties and stuff
Word.
like that. I think the first fraternity show or
Uh-huh.
the first show we played in Athens was
Wow, the first show we played in Athens
Oh,
was 2019.
It was KA's Cowboy
Cowboy
Ball.
Ball.
How was
back
that?
back in like 2019.
Yeah.
that was
so-
wild, man.
Yeah, it was fun.
We played
fun.
with Kendall Street. And, I
Oh.
love Kendall Street.
That's sick,
And then the
dude.
Vagabonds went on after them.
Damn.
And then CBDB played later.
What really? Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking hell of a party
It
they're
was a
throwing
hell of a
out there.
party.
That's
Unfortunately,
sick.
we
Yeah.
were little high schoolers, and
Yeah.
we had to pack up and go back for school the next day.
I think I heard a story about this. I think, do you guys know Jacob Sherwin?
I know that name.
Oh, the
Jacob.
drummer for Underground?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think he
Of
told
course.
me one time we were at a show, and he told me that you guys played their fraternity, and then like somebody had to come pick you guys up because you guys had somewhere to be, or something like that. Like you guys had to get back to school or something.
Yeah.
Probably.
I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are young, bro.
Yeah, our first fraternity show we ever played was over at KA at Georgia Southern back in the fall of 2017. We were only sophomores in high school.
It was
That's
interesting.
sick, man.
They used to have us up there every probably. I would say they had us up there about a month at a time. You know,
Every month? Is that what you
just
mean?
about for a while.
Damn, man.
Yeah, we played about 5 shows, 6 shows up there, and it was just nuts.
I believe it. Georgia Southern gets down, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love
A
it.
bunch of 16-year-olds playing for a college frat party.
And they were digging it.
23-year-old? Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. You guys have got a great jump on everybody, honestly. Like, most people don't even get it together until they're halfway through college.
Yeah.
So you guys feel grateful for that, or what's the thoughts on that?
Well, I feel
glad I
feel
started
grateful
early.
for
Yeah.
it, but I feel like we didn't. You know, there's a period where you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
You just
for
gotta
sure.
go for it, I guess.
Definitely.
And
The
you'll,
best way is
you know,
to just
you'll
do it.
calibrate.
Yeah.
And
I think you guys have calibrated really well. You guys seem to be murdering it.
well, always more calibration can be done, but yeah, we seem to have a little better grasp on what we're doing.
Yeah. Was there any like issues at the start you guys were having trouble with, like sound or like song choice or like?
I'll say one thing that we did do at the beginning, and this helped us probably more than other bands. is we just invested in a pretty good sound system,
Totally.
and we still use it. It's just 2 Behringer subs and
Word.
2 JBL tops.
Subs
But,
make a huge difference.
Yeah, you gotta have
totally.
the thump.
For sure.
Gotta have
Got
the
to.
thump.
And the
Interesting.
mixer's obviously important too.
Yeah, we had to go through a couple of those because we
I think
started
every
adding
band
more
goes through that.
inputs.
Yeah, I went to the Rent at Nusi Space stage. Did you
Yeah.
guys go through that stage for a
Yeah.
little while?
No, we never rented
We actually
from anywhere.
It was closed when we got up here.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh,
Nucci's
pandemic
was.
time. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well-
Well, we never rented from anywhere. I don't think.
Save you a ton of money. Not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. That's great to hear. So you guys, that's crazy. You guys have only been in Athens for a year. You guys are making great time. And where you guys working up to the theater? Like, you guys playing any other bars other than Soundtrack?
we did
Yeah,
play
we
Boar's
played-
Head a while back.
We played
love
Warehouse.
that was
like
our first
2
bar
weeks
show
ago.
here.
You like Borzhead?
Oh yeah.
I love
We
Borzhead.
played in the basement. I actually
Really?
was there last night with you. Yes.
Yeah.
And I went down to the basement, got a drink, and just checked it out. You know, it's cool.
They don't do shows in the basement anymore.
Really?
No, too loud, they say.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my ears were ringing when I left that show. Yeah,
As they do. And
as they do.
tell me about the theater. How did you guys get this bill? I felt like this was a good matchup.
Well, I think I'm trying to remember how that happened. Maybe our manager can help us out with that.
Yeah, help us out, Jake.
Chad Denny.
Chad Denning.
Chad Denny,
Denny.
Underground's agent, contacted me and they needed support. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, we can hear you.
But they needed support for that bill. That was probably back in June. And me and him really hit it off. And they're between candidates and whatever. And they had a history in Athens. And Jacob Sherwin, like y'all were just talking about, wanted one of the guys on. So eventually we got on there, and then now it's not confirmed, but we're working on another date in March.
At the theater?
Theater.
Okay.
Theater.
Heck yeah.
Look at you guys go, man.
Once the camera
It's unofficial. Well, that's exciting, man. How'd you guys like playing there?
That
It
was awesome.
Really
Yeah?
fun.
I'd had some experience on that stage just by getting up and playing a song or two with my dad's band back when we were.
Well, and we opened for our dad's band there back in June of 2019.
Okay.
So
It's a beautiful place.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
beautiful place. So I won't. I'll tell the truth. I was scared shitless when I got on that stage for the first time.
Really?
But this time I was,
I'm more
smooth
confident.
sailing because I've been there. It was overwhelming the first time I did it.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
So
my adrenaline went like 0 to 60 right when I stepped on stage.
it can either help you play really good
Yeah.
or really bad.
I love how, like, I'll personally, you guys probably do this too. You'll be like, oh, I'm not nervous. And you're really not until like that minute before. You'll get a
Yeah.
little something. It's like, all right, we're fucking
You
doing
keep your
this
cool
now.
until you can't keep your cool
Yeah.
anymore.
And how'd you guys feel about your set that night?
Oh yeah, no,
Pretty
it
good.
sounded great that
Yeah?
night. Yeah.
What was the set list like that night? Mostly original,
That was
probably?
mostly originals.
That's exciting,
Yeah.
man. That's
Yeah.
What,
high.
we opened for dad or
No. We're talking about our last show.
Oh.
Yeah, with
Underground,
Sherwin
yeah.
and them.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Springhouse too, so that was a cool lineup. I was glad to see that.
Yeah. Man, they're tight too.
They're so tight, man. So tight. Nice guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn, there's a bunch of kittens out here, bro.
Cats.
See this shit?
Love cats. I know a lot of people are dog people.
I love cats, bro. Cats are a slept-on animal, I think.
Aren't they? They take care of themselves.
They do, man. Look at them out
I
there.
wonder whose those are.
We always had a cat around our house.
Yeah, we got about 15 on the farm, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. So tell me about you guys. Did you guys have a name for your tour this year, or was
No, it's
just the 2021 tour? Word.
Fall
Where all did you guys go?
Oh.
Everywhere.
Good bit.
We did go a little all over. We went to Auburn.
Oh, where'd you play in Auburn?
We actually played a big party over there for the Georgia-Auburn game.
That's sick,
And that was at
man.
the KA house. We played with the Future Birds.
Okay.
We played with them.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of people there, right?
Yeah, there were like 5,000 people there.
Yeah?
It was crazy.
Here they are.
Oh, my man, Jake.
So we had we played we were going to play Clemson in Loose Change before I cut my finger.
Sliced.
Sliced. It was
Shout out Loose
salamied
Change.
in half. And then we played Smith's Old in
Okay.
Atlanta, which is a real cool venue.
Did you guys do the Atlanta room or the upstairs?
upstairs?
Upstairs.
And we
Ooh, nice.
played with Manly Hero. That was that show, correct? Yeah, Manly
How was
Hero.
that?
If you haven't checked out Manly
cool
Hero,
band.
go check them out,
I'll
man.
give them a
They
listen.
are amazing.
They are tight.
17-year-olds.
What?
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
got it, dude.
They got it?
They got it.
That's exciting.
Grammy winning producer. And so,
Damn.
Dan Hannon, very cool guy.
Interesting. All right, where else you got?
And then George Theater.
Nice.
And then we played Southern Social at Statesboro.
Very nice place.
And then Jam for Cam was here.
That was
And that
huge,
was-
right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good show.
Uh-huh.
Huge production, too.
That was
We-
at Southern Brewing.
Very nice.
Cool.
Outside?
Other bands
Outside?
that were there
They had
real
a big
cool.
stage set up.
The main
The
squeeze.
Revelries?
Yes, and the
I love the
Revelries
Revelries,
really
yeah.
cool. But
Yeah.
we got to meet the guys from the main squeeze. Really interesting guys.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, they were great.
I was
They're-
bummed to miss that. We were in Myrtle Beach playing that night. I was like,
They
fuck.
ended with War Pigs and everybody went nuts.
A little Sabbath?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
And their version was awesome.
How do you guys like Southern Social? I've never played there, but I
It's
want
I
to.
like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a big
it's a
ass
newer bar.
place.
Yeah.
I think it's about 2 years old.
That and the Blue Room are the two most popular bars.
It's
in
it's similar
Statesboro.
to what Auburn does. Fewer
Sky Bar.
bars, fewer but bigger bars.
Interesting. Yeah. Auburn. I want to do Sky Bar. You guys had your eyes on Sky Bar? You got to do.
I think we've talked about that.
Yeah. We need to try to get a gig there.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
It's
We'll see what
very.
happens.
You have to do mainly covers, though. That's kind of the rule there. But
Right.
it is
Well, they-
like
you know.
thousands of people every
Yeah,
night.
That's
so
right.
It's one of those places. But I would love to play there.
Yeah,
Southern Social. What's the vibe like at that place? I've never personally been.
it's a cool place. It's on a lake, and
a pond.
Damn.
well, sizable pond. You could put a jet ski out there and do some stuff. Yeah, it's real cool.
Yeah?
and
It's like walking distance from everything too.
Okay. Okay.
so it's got a cool vibe.
Built-in crowd, or kind of you guys are pulling
Built-in
everybody?
crowd. Yes and no.
Okay.
I think it kind of sways depending on who's at what bar. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But from my experience, it's a pretty good built-in crowd, I think.
Nice,
So,
man. You guys seem to kill it there. I've seen some videos.
Yeah, man, this
Seen
is
some
fun.
videos.
It's really
fun.
cool place.
Yeah.
And so we played. I'm just not the best with computers, am I? Here we go. I got it. And so after that, we played Ned Kelly's.
Milledgeville. I grew
Yeah.
up near there, man. That's
Yes.
awesome. How'd you guys like that one?
It was
Love
fun.
Every time.
Yeah.
It's always
it's
Milledgeville
always
people.
fun when we play there.
Yeah.
Milledgeville.
You guys dealing with
Nuts.
Rocky?
Oh,
Rocky
yeah.
the guy?
Rocky
I love
Duncan
Rocky.
Jr.
Yeah, nice guy.
Love him. Yeah.
Gig, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't interesting. We got done playing, and so we went to eat prior to the show,
Okay.
and our waitress.
Where'd you guys
was
go?
Like, oh my god, I'm coming to y'all's show tonight. And she ended up having to get our checks because our other waitress was taking too long. We were like, we gotta go. So she helped us out, and we saw her at the show, and there were some things that happened while we were playing. It was an interesting show. Great show, though.
Interesting. You guys gonna have to tell me.
Jake's signaling over there what happened.
Tag me on Instagram. I need to meet this girl. I'm going to Milledgeville soon.
Motivation, right?
Love it, man. That's awesome.
and
Yeah,
then-
Milledgeville gets down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was a great time, and
I love the size of the stage.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a chubby wide one, right?
it's a
Plenty
chubby
of
wide
moving
one.
around. Room.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of great people there, like Corey Smith and John Langston.
there's been a
We saw
couple
stuff
big
there.
acts come through too.
Yeah, they have a
Like,
good little touring
Riley
schedule.
Green, I think, played there.
Yeah,
too.
I've seen Riley Green twice there. I got thrown out of a Riley Green concert there.
Really?
Fun story, yeah. Yeah, that was a younger me. We don't need to talk about that.
Well, Ogeechee Seafood Fest. That's what came out.
Oh yeah, we opened.
That was a crazy
Blackberry
one.
Smoke.
Oh, sick,
Yeah,
dude.
got to play with Blackberry and those guys. Man,
Fuck,
they
man.
killed it.
Yeah.
How'd you guys line that up? That's sick. Where is that at?
I'm not
Ogeechee?
sure
Uh,
how that got lined up.
Is that
A friend
it
of
was
a
near
friend.
Savannah,
Okay, okay.
So
Friend of a friend.
Friend of a friend. Nice, man. It's a good friend.
And yeah, it cracked me up because we got done playing, and Sam, our keyboardist, is a whiz about technicalities on the keyboards.
Okay.
Every little thing you can think of, synthesizers, sine waves, and everything else. And he talked. Brandon is their keyboardist. He probably talked with that guy for 2 hours after the show.
The guy in. Really?
And they were hitting it off.
Yeah. Things to be
so,
learned.
Yeah, things to be learned.
Interesting.
And I think he actually might have taught him a little thing from what Sam said.
Might have learned a thing or two.
Yeah. So
I talked to the drummer for a while after
yeah,
that,
they're really cool people.
and we talked about drum endorsements and stuff like that. I was asking him a bunch of questions.
Yeah. What'd you learn? Anything in particular?
Yeah, he keeps they keep like a whole warehouse full of like equipment in Europe, so they don't have to bring it overseas
Yeah, so you
when
don't
they
have
go
to ship
tour
it?
over there.
I did not know
Interesting.
that. Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've read a lot of stuff about like European touring. Like you go ahead and mail yourself the shirts
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if you have to check them, it's just more expensive
Yeah.
than like your merch or whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a whole process.
Yeah. Have you guys had any endorsement luck? You guys done any shows that have
We've
been endorsed?
we've had a lot of contacts come
Yeah.
to us, and
Yeah.
nothing big.
in particular?
That'd be cool to be endorsed by like
Go ahead.
I said that'd be cool to be endorsed by like a drum company or something.
That'd be sick.
in the
Yeah,
future.
I think
That'd be fucking
if
wicked.
something like Fender or something. Like
Oh,
that.
that'd be so sick.
Of course,
Dude, honestly,
might debate on it.
I'm trying to get like the a little more like getting people to sponsorship. I've actually had some luck. Like I want like
Yeah.
you guys ever had a Classic City Lager? You know what I'm talking about, the beer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yo, like we're Athens band, you guys are Athens Brew.
Yeah.
Sponsored the tour.
We were talking about that last night.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
I was like, what if we got like Creature Comforts?
That's what I'm saying. And they're not really doing
we're
that.
Not 21 yet.
Oh fuck. That's tough for you guys.
A little bit.
Yeah, you still got a little while, but
Yeah.
soon.
Just a little
One
while.
more year.
Our waiter was right there, and we all had wine.
Yeah.
And she looked at us. She's like, "Y'all can't talk that loud." I just
Keep it quiet. Sorry. That's hilarious, dude. But yeah, I feel like stuff like that. Like if you can get like, I'm sure you guys are booking your spring tour, right? Already.
Yeah, we've already got a lot of dates coming.
That's
in.
awesome. See, once you get them all together and get your graphic, like I would
Oh,
just
yeah.
like pitch it to some places. Like
Yeah,
I don't know, like
Jump on it if you want to be part of it. And-
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like throw
Maybe
local
even,
companies
maybe
out.
even like Southern Brewing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think they'd mind. And I've actually our next show is sponsored by Bacardi, which is kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah,
Bacardi?
we're doing Paloma Park
Hell
on
yeah.
SEC Championship night,
Oh, cool.
which is
All
kind of
right.
sick. Have you guys ever done Paloma Park?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We played there
a date
for-
night for
yeah, we-
KD,
Yeah.
Okay,
and
you
that was
need to-
back in April, and we were jamming, and I didn't know Stetson at the time. Stetson was up there with a couple other football players,
Yeah?
and I don't know the names of the other ones. And they were just up there drunk as a skunk, having a good time, and
Just vibing?
Yeah. He came up to me after the show and he introduced himself, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I know you.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy." And
He
but
seems
yeah, that
like
was
it.
a really cool show. And,
Yeah, did they have the new stage at that point?
no.
Oh,
We played outside
man.
and had
Did they have the
little
Jumbotron?
tents.
No, this was
This
before
was
that.
very,
Oh,
very
fuck.
early actually in their
You
development.
guys need to holler at them because we played Paloma
Yeah,
Park
man.
like after the Kentucky game. There's probably like 800 people there easy. It was
Really?
so sick, and they were digging it. It was wicked. I can show you guys a video. It's really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And the new stage is nice. Arguably one of the best stages in Athens. And
Is it located at the back where the Jumbotron is?
yes, it's right in front of the
Oh.
jumbotron. Like if you get too close, you can like push the
Okay.
jumbotron. But it's cool. Like they let you throw your logo up there and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And they like the game's gonna finish for SEC championship, and we're starting as soon as the game finishes, which is pretty
Hell
cool.
yeah,
That's
I'll
cool.
check that
But
out.
yeah, I'm sure you guys have that contact. But holler at me if you
Yeah,
need it.
man.
They're nice guys, Jason and Hank over there. Very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Continue on. Sorry, I cut you off a little bit.
No, all good. We got Shallow Roots Fest was another Milledgeville show. we
Milledgeville.
played,
I
and,
always thought it was Deep Roots. Thought
It
that
is
was-
actually Deep Roots is the main festival, and
Okay.
this year they canceled it. So they put more of their energy into the Shallow Roots.
So it's
Shallow
like-
Roots is run by like the fraternities.
Yeah, it's a
So-
fraternity
Word,
circulated
word.
event, and but we got there early that day, and and we went, because it's right where we played. It was in the massive field in between the sane asylums.
Yeah. Totally.
And
I know where it is.
It was absolutely insane. We went in through the bottom basement window of one of the buildings, and we went all up through it. And
That's sick, man.
we got to.
Did you guys play with Highway 49? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know of them. We did not play with them that night. Oh, we played with 2 other bands.
One
other band.
I can't remember.
That's who it was.
Subject to Change. I've heard of them.
Guys. And they're a Milledgeville band.
Yeah, you guys if you guys don't know Highway 49, you should look into them. I think you guys are a similar kind of vibe thing. They got a keyboard player who sings.
I was listening to their song the other day.
Yeah, they're cool, and they're like Milledgeville. That's their place. I think they're from there. But interesting. Yeah, continue on.
And the Nick.
Birmingham. I've been there.
It's man, that looks like something out of a 70s movie. It's awesome.
It's a vibe, dude. It's very cool.
It's like you walk back in time once you get in there.
Yeah. How was you guys' crowd for that? Because I know it doesn't get very packed in there.
It was fun. It was you know, there were a lot of locals in there.
Really?
You know, I think for our experience, we probably once we get a better following over there, you know,
Birmingham area
drives them out. And you know, it was a good time though.
It's one of those places that's not going to be packed unless you're, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not just going to be packed on Saturday because we've done it as well. It's got a cool history though. I don't know if you guys ever read the history.
I read up on it.
Yeah, like Red Hot Chili Peppers, like Bono from U2 goes there. Stuff like that.
Jane's Addiction.
Yeah, a couple times.
The lead singer OD'd in the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I knew they
played there.
Break in there and you know he.
Damn.
Got his ass back up, and then they got him on stage. Yeah, man.
That's wild, bro. I know they played there a couple times, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick, man. What a story. Cool. It was a cool place. It was a vibe, you know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Birmingham scene, but that's cool that you guys did that one.
It was really cool. It's right, you know, off the bypass.
Yeah, on the way to T-Town, if you guys ever play there.
Yeah.
And so we played the Blue Room after that, back in Statesboro. And that was our first time playing Blue Room. And, you know, Blue Room's cool.
Blue Room rails.
It's cool.
Yeah. It's the spot in Statesboro as far as
we played it on like a Halloween party night. Like it was the theme was like Disney Halloween characters.
like the most fucked up Disney. the demented side of Disney.
It was Disney After Dark.
Yeah.
Disney
I think that might be actually what they called it.
Oh, shit. Really?
Oh. Yeah.
We hit the nail on the head then. God. No, it was wild.
Yeah.
There were some interesting costumes.
I believe
Everybody
it.
was just losing their shit. It was awesome.
That's great, man. I saw a bunch of videos. It looked packed. Blue Room's very cool. Are you guys dealing with William over there? William Bridewell?
Yes.
I love William. Nice guy. Such
very
a nice guy.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
Williams.
Is that how you say it?
Brittle.
I've been saying Bridewell.
That's how I say it.
Interesting.
But I'll take Jake's word for it.
Interesting.
Brittle is the way they handle everything over there.
Yeah.
He also books the warehouse.
Yeah, I've dealt with him there. Yeah, super nice guy. So nice. Very professional.
You know how it is.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
You know how it is there. If you're an artist, you can just show up and sound a certain way. I mean, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
That's the way to get it done.
Yeah, they sent an advance email, and I was like, wow, we're really doing this, right? All right, what else you got?
Oh, let's see here. We got Barrel House South, Savannah.
Savannah. That's
That was a
William
fun
as well,
show.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, love William. Cool.
Yes.
How'd you guys like that? Good built-in crowd there.
It was cool because it was
That was Halloween.
It was the night before Halloween, so Saturday night. But I mean, it was packed. Like
Savannah was alive.
Downtown
Yeah.
Savannah was packed, and everybody was wearing costumes. And stuff.
Savannah gets weird for Halloween.
Yeah.
Dude,
you know that?
But, I mean, it was
It
packed when we were
reminded me
playing
a
there.
lot of, you know, like Louisiana.
Yeah?
You know, just that whole
Yeah, the
scene,
vibe kind of
the
thing.
vibe, but it was really, really cool. And sound man was great. We've actually run into a lot of soundmen, you know, they have been live recording us just for the hell of it.
That's great.
And so we've got a lot of recordings that
Yeah.
I haven't personally listened to because, you know, you guys splice the files together.
Totally.
But I'm going to sit down one day soon and probably
You guys
do that.
ever considered a live record, live in
Yes.
2021 kind of thing?
Eventually.
I can't believe you guys didn't record the theater, man.
Yeah.
You know that next time, holler at me. I've got a guy, he can just come plug his computer in and record
Really?
it for you. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because they have the outboards on their thing to record multi-tracks.
I think,
So,
you know, the capabilities nowadays are so much
it's
easier.
So great. Yeah.
Back in the day, you'd have to park a damn recording truck out front, run the wires in. And,
All the
you know,
way.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Big live fan, though. That's great.
Oh,
live
yeah.
records are amazing.
We played the Warehouse.
How'd you
after
like that?
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was
fun.
fun.
It's,
Good lights.
Very good lights.
Crazy
The
lights.
backstage is cool. It goes
Yeah.
like under the stage.
Down there,
Creeped
yeah.
me out at first.
Yeah, it's a weird, like I hate to say like underground railroady vibe, but
Right.
like you hide shit
It's
down
like a
there kind of
Fallout
thing.
shelter or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
But pretty cool, though. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It was interesting.
Sweet.
but the place is, sounds great.
Yeah, it's loud,
They have
man.
Massive
Yeah.
speakers.
Stupid loud.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Crazy, man.
And,
And was that the last show you guys have done?
that's the last show we've played on our tour.
Tour, okay.
We've
done, like, a
we've
bunch
been
of private
dicing
stuff
a
in between.
million private shows in between
Okay.
these. You just, you can only put so many things on here, I guess. But
Undergraphic.
we have one more show on this tour called Boogstock. So that's at Booger Bottom, and that's in Cobb, Georgia.
Cobb.
It's on Lake Blackshear.
Oh, sick, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
We
much
had a
about
house
Cobb.
there for a while, and we used to go there and eat cheeseburgers.
Sick, man.
Great
Yeah.
cheeseburger. If you haven't eaten their burger, you got to get their burger.
Got to.
It's just like the go-to spot on Lake Blackshear.
Yeah.
But
That's sick, dude.
it's called Booger Bottom. It's cool.
You guys are playing some cool like places that I've never really that aware of. Like these festival wise, at least. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's good experience.
Yeah.
We've experienced what it's like to play these private shows, but the bigger ones, I think that's where you get your
That's
chops
where it's
in.
at?
Yeah. It's learn a
Are
little
you
more.
guys? I assume. I mean, it's a pretty fair guess. You guys are. Would you call yourselves a live band? Obviously, not a studio band. You guys just want to fucking play, right?
Yes,
Or a little bit of both?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I think we like. I have this, preoccupation in my mind, at least for. I'm kind of not obsessed, but very, very interested in the craft of record making.
Yes, love it.
And you hear the Eagles mention it, and you hear a
love the
lot of
Eagles.
people mention it, especially Tom Petty.
Love Tom Petty too.
And
And if you listen to like any of Sturgill Simpson's stuff,
Oh, yeah.
like
he's
there's so many details.
Yes, layers, stuff you
Yeah.
wouldn't notice the
there's-
first time.
As
Yeah.
long as you can sound 98% like the record live, I'll be happy.
Love that.
But
with some spontaneous.
yeah, we're a
Studio
live band.
stuff,
We're a live band and we're a studio band. We enjoy playing live just as much as we love fucking around in the studio.
That's good, man. The loving all sides of the craft is a
Yes.
really good way to win. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So that's great. How much time have you guys spent in the studio? Where are you guys recording these songs at? Just curious.
Full Moon Studios.
Full Moon. Okay, Watkinsville.
Yes, with Jay
Interesting.
Rogers. And
You guys know John Mayer did his first demo.
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
cool. Very cool place.
back in
Yeah.
1999, I think.
And
Yeah.
Luke Bryan did his first record with his old band called Niami Road.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool. That's cool. Interesting. Yeah, that's a cool place. You guys did all the songs there?
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
So far,
We've
yeah.
got
Interesting.
we've got a couple of tracks we've recorded there but have not released.
Ooh.
They ended up turning more into demos.
Yeah.
So we've elaborated on those ideas.
That's a great way to do it, man.
And it's a great vibe. You can get in there and really get some shit done.
Yeah, it's
you
a pretty big place too. It's nice.
Yeah,
You guys ever
yeah.
thought about I don't know. I'm sure guys of your taste. You guys ever thought about Chase Park? They got the whole tape machine thing going.
Yeah,
on.
yeah. We got a place over by Chase Park where we rehearse, and we met David Barbie.
Love
when we were
David.
moving in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great.
Saw
guy.
David 2 nights
Very
ago.
cool guy.
Such a nice guy.
Loves
dude.
to water ski too.
Yeah,
I've
he's a
been
big
meaning
lake
to go
guy.
with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I slalom a little, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if I can hang with him.
He's quite the hangman.
Yeah, man.
He
You
can
gotta
tell
get the
you
steps down and
anything.
everything.
Yeah, he can
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
anything about any record, man. He's crazy talented.
And
I feel like
he's-
you guys would be a good fit over there with him.
Yeah. I've been meaning to get over there and do some
Yeah?
recording. And he actually took us on a tour of his studio one day.
Oh yeah,
And,
beautiful,
and
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's built inside of a big warehouse. And it's just really, really
Neve
cool.
console
Yeah,
that he
yeah.
shipped in and rebuilt.
Awesome,
Kind of crazy stuff.
I
yeah.
respect him though. I like hands-on. Something
Yeah,
I can
dude.
touch.
Yeah, it's got a sound of its own. Very
yeah.
cool. All those
It's,
original records are neat. You
yeah.
know what I mean? So that's great.
How's 1093?
1093 is money. I love 1093. I'm personally a 1093 guy over
Yeah.
Chase Park, but that's just me because I just kind of have a relationship
Vibe-wise,
with
I
it.
guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's got a huge.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen it?
I've
Or
seen
been in it?
I've seen
pictures.
pictures of it, and I've driven by it.
Yeah, it's got a huge, tall live room that's just fucking beautiful with wood floors and
Yeah.
sounds
Big white
great.
walls, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a very vibey place, which I love.
If I am correct, AFTM recorded their earlier stuff.
They
there.
did with the same guy I'm recording with now. His name's Jeff Vernon. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, I know Jeff.
Yeah, you know Jeff?
I saw him the other night at Silver.
Oh, did you? Yeah, he was
Yeah.
there running sound. Yeah. Love Jeff. What was I gonna say about it? Yeah, they did Blurry Eyes, Miracle, You and I, all those songs there. And I really think that, in my opinion, personally, I think if you're gonna record in Athens, it's either 1093 or Chase Park.
Right,
And
right.
At Chase Park if you want tape, 1093 if you're going digital.
Man, I would love
nice.
to
Full
record on
Moon.
tape.
Jay Rogers just got a new tape machine.
Did he?
To replace the
24
old
track.
That's hype, bro.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Because the old 24 track had not worked for 12 years.
Well,
he
it was
finally-
also like a 1972.
Tascam probably.
Well, no,
Yeah.
the new one he got's it's a 74.
Okay, well,
Interesting. Well, that's a good move
it's
for
been
them. I
taken
think.
care of.
That shit ain't cheap to replace either. You know, you can't just order parts.
$400 for one reel.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's interesting. I love tape records though. They sound really great. I feel like you guys would sound great on tape. Have you done everything's been digital so far?
Everything's
right?
been digital, but he does do part analog.
Okay.
Yeah. So he patches through, and he has some interfaces that he uses.
Yeah.
So it's part analog. So it gives us a bit of a warmer tone.
Yeah, you guys have the whole warmth. It doesn't sound like sharp and digitally to me.
Yeah,
Not that that's easy to hear.
I think that's been something the whole music industry's had to kind of gravitate towards, because you hear like these early records like a Clint Black record, like 1989's Killing Time, and it's like one of the first digital recordings. It's just very, you can hear it. It lacks that warmness and fullness.
They're very drippy.
Yeah, kinda. Even the first John Mayer record is like Pro Tools. Like you can hear it.
Yeah.
And I love John Mayer.
You can tell it almost.
Yeah.
Too,
And I don't hate that kind of stuff. Like I don't mind it, but it's interesting that you guys are kind of going for the more warmth thing, which I appreciate. And you guys' records are sounding good, man. I'm a fan. Everything sounds good. Vocals are good. Drums are roaring. I mean, the keys cutting through well. Tell me about the process on that. Tell me about how you guys got started recording songs like Terrible Things, like Realize, stuff like that.
Well, most of the writing does occur between us two.
Okay.
And then we bring in, when we got a kind of a solidified idea to some degree, we bring in the other two guys, and you say, well, what the hell do we do now?
To enhance upon it?
Yeah, because it's always fun. I've really started enjoying more. I used to be a control freak where it came to, I was kind of like the guy from Smashing Pumpkins. I wanted to play everything, but it's better when you allow the people to really put their touch on it. That's that's the whole point of a band in the first place.
Yeah, you gotta learn to let go. It's real easy to be like, I know how it should be, and I've been bad about that.
I've really reaped the benefits, I feel like, of turning it over to other people, because
it sounds like you guys. It doesn't sound like a single person to me. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like for Terrible Things, I think the drums are super important in the verses on that one. I don't know what you got going on there. I'm a big drum fan. I can't really play that well, but like whatever you're doing in the verses is really moving it, which I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, and so you guys are writing them together, playing them live for a while.
A lot of them come together a lot faster.
Yeah,
some of them don't.
What's the order? Did you write them in the order that they've been released at? Like, is it Terrible Things?
No, actually. I wrote Terrible Things, and that one came together real fast. And I wrote the lyrics without thinking about it. About thinking about it. A lot of the stuff just kind of falls into place. But I guess all
the great ones do, man.
It's just weird.
It's weird.
I'm not saying that is the best, but it's been a better one for us. And I wrote A Bad Guy is going to be our next single.
Ooh.
Don't know when that's going to be released yet.
Can't wait, man.
Exactly. We can't tell. But
Secrets.
we've got a lot of original material that was written.
Okay.
Probably about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. Wow. And a lot of ideas that we revisited and said, okay, this needs to be put out. And we just, we plug in the missing link. It's usually a bridge we're missing, or a something continuity wise that we just didn't feel was there. So
that's it's easy to like be tough on a song in the moment and then listen back like literally a year later and be like, why did this one never make it? You know what I mean? It's like, this one's totally fine, like, and it always has been.
America shelved Sister Golden Hair after they wrote it.
Really?
Yeah, for like a year.
Yeah, they shelved that song for a year, and that ended up being their biggest damn hit.
I'm interested in you guys seem to be too, like just like records, like a lot of records. I don't know if I'm sure you guys have noticed that like the last song that like they didn't have for the whole album, the last one that gets written will be like the biggest hit. Yeah, I'm super interested in that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think what was it? It's a Leonard Skinner record where the last one is fucking massive. God, I can't remember. But anyways, that kind of stuff's interesting. So it's, which one do you think was written first? I'm just curious on the order of like writing progression.
Oh, you mean like what, based off what we have out?
Yes, based off what you have out. Yeah.
I'd say Terrible Things.
Terrible Things came first.
Terrible Things first?
That was the first song I ever finished and was just like, all right, done.
That's a hell of a start. Look at you guys go.
Yeah, well, and it's not like it wasn't preconceived. Like, I had a lot of ideas floating around in my head, but it's a matter of like plugging the ones together that mesh,
Okay.
And, and then we had the second one we released was what? Rains on the Way?
Rains on the Way.
And that one came right after. That was all written around the same time. I think like January of 2019. I just went on a run. Right, for some reason, something was just happening.
Yeah, that one's a little slower, a little more like introspective kind of.
Yeah. It's got a message. I mean, it's
it seems to mean something. I guess
every individual can perceive it how they want. But
that's good.
One guy figured it out.
One guy figured it out.
He figured it out.
One of our buddies figured it out.
You got to tell me after this. I'm curious now.
I'll tell you. Yes. And
Jake doesn't even know.
I'm a big fan of hidden meanings.
Yeah, so are you one of those guys that'll like tell somebody what a song's about, or are you like, nah, just let them have it?
I like people to adapt it to the
Yeah.
whatever they feel.
Because if you tell them, it cuts out what they might have thought,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
I've
you
always
tell them what you think it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys think Hotel California is about? Because I've heard a bunch of stuff. But like, when I was a
All
kid,
the words of
yeah,
Don Henley, it's a transition from innocence to experience.
that's a good
Yeah.
quote. Yeah,
and
I
I
always
can't
thought
put it better than that. I
that's
feel.
pretty
Yeah.
good. I mean, that sounds right. But I like when you're a kid and you just hear a song a bunch, you like know what it means, and then you hear something sometimes like, fuck, that's not what I thought. You know?
Yeah. Well, I was looking at those lyrics, and I just look at lyrics sometimes to say, what the hell was this? And I was looking at them, and the one stanza in that song that really kind of makes me think this is what people think is so screwed up about the song. It kind of makes something come out as the Steely Knives part.
Yeah, I love that part.
They just can't kill the beast.
Yeah.
Well, I heard
Dude.
that's a reference they
Music
made to
industry?
Steely Dan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's
Supposedly.
just
I've
a
heard
very
a lot of stuff about it. Like I heard it was about the music industry. Is what somebody
Yeah.
said. But I was like, I don't know. I
I
always thought
think
it was
it has
about
a
like
lot of different
drugs.
connotations, interpretations. of
Maybe that's why it's so great, man.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
is. I think it's such a broad song, but it sounds so cool. It's just
Yeah, it's like a imagery is very strong. You know what I mean?
I've gone through it before and just circled the
Yeah.
words.
It's tough to look at lyrics sometimes. You guys ever look at your own lyrics and like, fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like when you write them out, it looks really dumb, but when you're singing them,
Yeah.
it's like this makes 100% sense to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting.
It's a part of not overthinking it
Yeah.
and just rolling with it. I feel like to some degree, you might stumble upon a masterpiece.
Terrible Things to me, it's got like you hear the title, it's like, wow, that sounds a little like dark, but it's not really dark. Like to me, I mean, it's not like happy either.
No, it's not a happy song.
Yeah, but it's
a,
not like sad, like depression.
It
you know what I mean?
almost puts off one of the vibes you get from like an REM.
Yeah, it's kind of got the mysterious thing going on to me.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
The like descending line, dun,
Right.
Yeah.
dun,
Right,
dun,
right.
like very very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the big notes in the chorus. Like I'm a big fan
Yeah.
of just like big long
Right.
notes that everybody
So
can sing to.
accomplish that, we messed around with a lot of tones.
Yeah,
It ended up being because the bar chords with the more distortion didn't sound good. It sounded a little too grungy in my mind.
Crunchy.
Yeah, a little too much. And so what I ended up doing, I was just two notes,
Yeah.
boom, 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 just
Climbed it
E and
down.
A string, just climbed it down.
Interesting, man. It's really a great song. I'm a huge fan of it, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
I think
it.
you guys did a great job with it. I feel like the harmonies are tight. Are you guys? What's going on with there? Is it doubled or is it harmonies?
It's just me and
harmonies.
him.
Mm-hmm.
The only harmony
don't
parts
have-
in that song is in the pre-chorus when it
Okay.
goes to the "Think I'm in Love" part.
Simple.
That was what I was
Simple
saying.
one. Some songs don't need a lot of.
True. Realize has a lot more harmonies.
Realize has more harmony.
Realize reminds me of like Marshall Tucker Band a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys dig them, but
Love Marshall Tucker.
yeah, it kind of gives me that vibe, don't it? A little bit of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's in the DCG range, except
Yeah.
that song's a half step down actually. So
Okay.
same type formula. at
Yeah.
least. And we wanted to do a little more with that song. I guess we threw the solo section on the song, and then it just I felt like that was fine.
It's
for it,
very,
so.
very sing-alongable in the sense of the choruses sound really big. There's
Yeah.
definitely some harmonies on that
Right.
guy, right? How
Yeah.
many you guys got going there?
Bad
Just
guy?
3.
Just 3?
Oh wait.
Bad guy. Nope. Whole band singing.
Is
Oh,
it? Are you
Bad
guys?
Guy? Oh yeah.
Are you guys doing one mic, or are you guys doing a bunch of mics separately?
Oh,
Oh, well, everybody's gonna have their own mic.
Yeah.
live,
Okay,
so.
interesting.
oohs and ahs.
I meant in the studio, like you see fucking Fleetwood Mac all sitting
yes,
around one
yes.
mic.
Yeah.
It's like that's
well, now
tasty.
for this record, we did individual mics.
yeah, just for more
And
control.
now going forward, I've been telling the guys,
Get the one
let's
dynamic
let's
mic
get-
out.
Yes,
Kind of
let's
like the
get
Beach Boys did.
Yeah,
Bee
dude.
Gees do it.
Yes, bro.
Beatles did it.
Yeah, it's
You
very
just
tasteful.
once you get your, you get it tight enough.
Uh-huh. But you guys are tight. When I saw you guys at Soundtrack, that was one of the big things me and my drummer talked about. I was like, whoa, these harmonies are ripping.
I appreciate
Ripping.
it.
Very
Thank you.
Eaglesy. You guys, I assume, inspired by the Eagles a lot.
Mm,
If you guys had to pick, like,
yes.
your top 3 artists each that inspired you, who would you pick? I know it's a big question, but I'm just curious.
Me, probably the band.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Love the
I like the
band.
band. The Eagles and Led Zeppelin.
Oh, I love that. Love all those. How about you?
The band's up there. The band. The beautiful thing about the band is they're not pushing themselves on you. They're not invasive. They don't sound over the top, but they're just good.
Yeah. They're
and,
like,
and I think there's a lot of bands like that. The Beach Boys, Pet Sounds is one of my favorite
Yeah.
Just put it on from top to bottom.
Those are like the kind of bands that you can listen, like go through the whole album, and each song's just good.
And nothing's going to get on
Beach
your
Boys
nerves.
harmonies are next level, dude.
Oh my god,
Such a great
And
listen.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Yeah,
really
same
good
kind of
harmonies.
thing, man.
And
that would
America.
be that's probably. I would say Crosby, Stills is one of my top ones.
Yeah? Love that. Well, see, you guys, it's hard to put a genre on you guys, but like I hear more of that kind of stuff than like country, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like older country, or like even like
I like country, but you're not going to hear me singing about beer, dirt roads, and trucks.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
I
much.
like to sing, and not that that's not a horrible thing to sing about, but I think after a while, people want to hear something sensible,
something a little deeper,
something that actually means something.
Yeah, man, I feel like songs like Terrible Things and Realize do. Like I can listen to it and like it's like, okay, this means something. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Which is very rare and very cool, man.
Yeah.
Funny story about that. I have like a playlist of like Athens bands that I'm just listening to a lot. And my mom went to school here, and she was asking me who was new and who she should check out on Spotify.
Yeah.
I sent her over the full playlist. It's like AFTM. It's like you guys, like Hotel Fiction, Springhouse, all those guys.
Yeah.
First thing she said back, she was like, Granville is a good band. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. She's
Well,
like,
I appreciate it.
yeah. She was like, Terrible Things is a good song. I was like, you're right. I'm not arguing with you. So tell me about the next two. Would it be, or no, it'd be Terrible Things, Rain is on Your Way.
And then When We Were Young.
When We Were Young.
That's more like a nostalgic kind of song, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Even though when we released it, we were only 19 years old.
Well, yeah. But I think
Still
I
in the
think it's
nostalgia.
more broad than that. I think it's.
I think it gets very
even though we're
relatable
19 or 20, there are things we wish we could relive.
Yeah, totally.
So,
totally.
And I think that goes for any chapter of life. But I've had people say it reminds them a little bit of Cherry Bomb by who plays that?
John Mellencamp.
John Mellencamp.
John Mellencamp. Cherry Bomb. No, that's not them, is it?
How does that one go?
It's on the Pink record?
No, it's That's When the Smoke Was a Smoke.
Yeah.
Groovin' was groovin'. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's
I
a
like
good
John
one.
Cougar.
Yeah, When We Were Young has a groove to it.
But it's just kind of like a
I always thought it sounded kind of beachy, I guess. A little
Yeah.
bit.
I can hear a little bit of that.
Maybe
it's
just,
definitely
I don't know.
more of one of our mellow songs.
Yeah.
But it's like the lyrics are kind of like just like relate to people like flashing back to
Nothing crazy.
when they
in the
were
lyrics,
younger, I
just-
guess.
Yeah, and so like at the same time, you guys are really good about like writing stuff that's like not super literal, that is like to be interpreted. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what Terrible Things is about because you
Right.
weren't like specific. Kind of like those country songs you're saying. It's like
Right.
beers, dirt roads, hanging out.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like they're too literal to me.
Yeah.
And like as a song like fucking I don't know, Atlantic City or fucking Hotel California, like it's
yeah.
whatever you
Yeah.
want it to mean, kind of.
Whatever you
is like-
see it when you listen.
I
to
love
it, you see
listening.
it.
I love listening to Sturgill Simpson songs because some of those, like, you got to try to figure out what it's about.
Yeah, it's
Man.
like a journey on trying to figure it out.
I wish
Yeah.
he, and he's noticed very well, but I wish he was more noticed.
He will be, I think.
He will be.
Think
He-
so?
And I mean, Tyler Childers has some songs that the
He
lyrics are a
crossed
little-
over so well, man. Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
of
yeah,
all
man.
people, and him
Yeah.
just like turn. He used to play the theater all the time,
Yeah.
man. I never went and saw him. I always wish I had him.
Huh.
But something about I don't know why he just crossed over into that mainstream. Like sorority
It's
girls
his
are listening
voice,
now. You know what I mean?
though.
It's very cool.
It's the lyrics, and his lyrics are very different.
Well,
Yeah,
and his,
they are.
And his songs very single.
no.
They're,
very sing along.
yeah.
but very organic.
Yeah.
Organic keyword.
You
I
guys
guess,
like
for
Whiskey
him.
Myers and any stuff like that? And any of that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
I dig that. You guys kind of throw me that vibe a little bit, like just in
Yeah,
the country
yeah.
rock spectrum.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
You like Marcus King?
I do.
Yeah.
Isn't he coming back to Athens?
Yeah.
Marcus.
February?
Marcus.
We need to
Let's
see
go,
him.
man. That's hype. That's hype. Heard he was coming back, man.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
He's killing it, though.
Yeah, good for. Well, fuck, you guys are too, man. I see you guys are playing fucking all the way to Virginia and back, man.
Yeah.
That was a haul.
That
What's
was a
the-
long haul?
I bet, dude. That's a fucking drive.
Yeah.
So what are you guys looking to do moving forward? I hear you saying that you got some songs that are unreleased. Are you guys looking at album, EP,
Album.
more
Album.
singles? Oh,
We've
albums.
got enough content for probably 3 albums.
Damn.
But I know we wanted to get the group to the level we thought we needed it at
Yeah?
before we.
Yeah.
And how's that feeling so far? Are you
Great.
I think
kinda
we've
there?
improved a lot.
We've there's tiny things, little things that you improve on.
So interesting. It's
yeah.
very wise of you guys. You guys are smart for your age, honestly.
Well,
Not saying that you're like, you know what I mean, but like,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of
Yeah.
bands a while to get figure this shit out. You know, a lot of
Yeah,
bands
it
are
does.
Yeah.
23 and like fucking just way behind you guys. You know what I mean? I mean, myself personally, you guys are figuring
Well,
it out. You know?
I guess it's something we've been doing just long ago. We figured why the hell not start a little earlier, but you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But then again, you can go through patches where you don't get anything done. You know,
Uh-huh.
you do, or at least you feel like you're not getting anywhere.
Yeah,
you
like
know.
you're just
I've had
pedaling.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We during the summer at our studio we rehearse at. We recorded a bunch of demos on our Apple computer,
Nice.
on GarageBand, just because it's so easy to
The classic,
use.
yeah.
But I mean, what did we run it through?
Oh, well, I've got mics for the, I've got kick mic.
Yeah.
I put a 57 on every
I'm talking
The
about
classic.
like console.
console.
There were,
Oh, it's a Scarlett.
A Scarlett, yeah, like one of these guys.
Yes,
but
it's
bigger.
probably
Probably
20
not as big.
i18.
Yeah,
I
dude,
think that's
nice
what
one.
it is.
Yeah.
Maybe, but yeah, it's fun.
Where do you guys practice at?
It's in a slip over by Chase Park Transduction.
it's right next door to Baxendale Guitar and
We were
Chase
getting-
Park.
We were
Okay,
getting
wow.
too many noise complaints at our house.
Yeah.
Word. And
And-
you guys rented this place out, or?
Yeah.
Sick, dude. That's a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
boss move.
So-
We kind of just stumbled across it. We were riding around one day looking for
We were just doing our daily
buildings,
Athens cruising.
and we saw a for lease sign right in front of there.
Yeah.
So we called him up.
Look at you guys go. That's sick, man. That's sick. I'm jealous, man. That's fucking hype.
our
You guys
old
got
band
going.
room, man, you should have seen it. It was like,
It was
I think
very
like
cramped.
7 feet across, and you got like 10 feet down. It was just
And
tight.
Now we have,
Now we got too much damn room.
now we have a receptionist area.
yeah, we have like
You
a
know-
We have a pool table.
Oh god.
yeah,
Jake's just sitting in there at the
and a
reception.
front, an empty front desk.
Yes. we need. We've talked about getting a mannequin, just to set up there. At least occupy the space.
That's hilarious, bro. That's awesome,
Keep
dude.
it
I'm gonna have to
company.
come see this one day.
Yeah.
You guys
Yes,
need to.
we need to get together and jam a little.
Yeah, you need to throw some recording gear in there. Start renting that bitch out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yes.
Bands come practice, get a little
Yes.
money
Yeah.
back.
Yes.
That'd be sick. Because I'm practicing over at Rabbit Hole. Y'all ever been there?
No.
It's probably 8 minutes from Chase Park, but
Okay.
it's like a fucking 40-foot trailer, and they've got a drum set and shit in there and a computer. And
Is
all
that what
stuff.
AFTM practices?
Yeah, they practice there. We practice
Okay.
the same
It's got
room, yeah.
padding
Hell
on the
yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice place. It's not bad. It's like $8 an hour, but it's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. We used to do Nusi Space, but Nusi Space is too fucking uptight these days.
Yeah.
No disrespect, Nusi Space, love them, but like they're just like
Yeah.
counting their clock, waiting on you to leave, kind of.
Yeah. Well,
But,
but like before we
It's hard to get shit done when you're thinking about the
Before we
time.
started
Exactly.
leasing that new place, our band room was in our house, and it was very cramped.
Oh, God.
But we had to
Shit.
soundproof the whole thing. The walls were not insulated, so we had to
I went
fill.
to,
We had to fill the
Lowe's.
walls with insulation. Then we had to go. We bought a bunch of rugs to hang on the walls.
Yeah.
And
I went gung ho on it.
I mean,
I drilled holes on the wall, spraying insulation. And
the rugs,
hanging
the rugs are still hanging on the walls.
yeah.
Yeah, so if we ever don't want to be at that place, we'll
Yeah,
just,
you can come back.
either go
Yeah.
back to our place.
Shit, I
but,
can't blame you for staying
we were-
over there at the nice
Yeah,
place, though.
yeah.
That's
And I
sick,
still
man.
keep a drum set in that room too.
Yeah.
So, a
Practicing a lot.
little bit,
Love to hear it, man.
bit,
Well, how
bit.
many songs should we expect for this album? Any idea?
probably 9 to 10.
Like 9 to 10, the
Probably
average
10.
kind of.
10 songs.
Sweet. Any idea on release date of that, or just like one day
Well,
kind of thing?
It's all dependent on, how fast these certain ideas finish. We've
Yeah.
got just when we think we got the perfect list of songs,
Yeah.
a new one pops in, and we're like,
New one
"Ooh,"
goes.
So it's going to take me doing a little self-control practicing to just say, okay, these are the 10.
This is it.
These are the 10.
Because it'd
And
be
then-
real easy not to, and just be like, oh, the next one's the one.
I know,
You know what
you
I mean?
always
Yeah.
you always got something.
Next thing you know, it's
Things
3
you
years
do
later.
better,
It's like,
yeah.
fuck, we should just
Yeah.
put these
We're gonna
out.
be
and
like,
let
we're
people
gonna
get
be
to know
like
'em.
70-year-olds by the time we release it. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We'll ensure that doesn't happen.
That's exciting, man. I can't wait to hear this. I would love to hear a full project from you guys, because the
Yes.
singles are great and all. I'm a huge singles guy, but to hear something
Yeah. The best is
is
yeah.
more exciting, like
Oh,
to
yeah.
get a whole album. Not
We are-
that people care about albums these
But
days.
you can get a lot more across in an album.
Yeah, you can say a
Yeah.
lot more. Say a lot more. That's exciting, man. You guys need to do like an album release show at the theater. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
That give
And-
people a reason to come out.
I think
Oh, yeah.
albums are the chance to show a lot more variety.
Totally. You can throw those songs
Diversity
in there
music.
that aren't singles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
I'll tell you right now, the album's going to be full of different things. It's going to
Really?
have some folk.
Interesting.
I love bluegrass music. We're
Yeah.
going to have some mandolin in there. It's going to be all over the place.
That's fucking hype, man. I'm glad to see you guys doing this kind of thing. I don't think there's
Yeah,
many.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people in Athens doing similar stuff, but you guys kind of have the corner on the whole, gosh, I know we haven't picked a genre for you guys yet, but what you're doing, I don't see anybody else doing that.
Yeah.
Would
Well,
you say you guys have any
I
bands in
don't-
towns you think sound similar? Not really.
I don't know. It's not that
I think
we're-
each band's unique in its own
Yeah.
way.
I think so too.
It's you got bands that want to sound like another band.
Yeah.
And they still don't sound like the other
Yeah.
band. It's just there's chemistry is so different.
Yeah, I would love to write an AFTM song, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way I don't know if you guys noticed that fucking fucking silver. But the way they like build their songs into like the instrumental sections that are super interesting.
I think the middle has a really cool.
The middle is a great song.
Instrumental wise,
I've got in my head. I've got like a tier of Athens songs that I think are just going to be classics one day, and the middle is in there.
Oh no, it's a great recording. I remember before football practice listening to it. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah. Jeffrey Vernon recorded that. The guy recorded
really?
it. He's the nicest guy, man. Cool. Yeah. So they did that at 1093.
Cool.
Yeah. Interesting. So I'm excited for this album. We've been in an hour and 5 minutes, so we'll probably start wrapping it up if that's cool. And what do you guys?
I'll talk all day.
Yeah, I know we can keep it going if you guys trying to push
I'm good to go.
That shit's got to be cold. Mine is.
Oh, it's still
all right.
Still flavorful.
Well, tell me what you guys are. What's the ambition? What's the end goal here? What are you guys trying to do this year coming up? What's the 5-year plan? Like, where do you guys want to be? You know what I mean?
Well, I as much as I enjoy college, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, you don't want to use your degree, is what you're saying,
kind
of,
right?
right?
I don't want to use this time and energy. If I could do it towards music, I'm going to do it towards music.
And you guys seem to be pretty financially stable right now. As many private events as you got, you guys doing all right in that sense?
We fine. Just enough to keep us going.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, really.
Yeah, especially for your first year.
Yeah,
kinda,
we're not
you know what I mean?
trying to do anything special, But I think getting an album out in this upcoming year definitely
that'd be huge.
And
seeing where that takes us.
Surely somewhere. I mean,
really trying to cultivate as much as we can before that happens.
Okay.
So we coming out of the gates a little more juiced up than we were this time last year.
Yeah, totally.
So as much as we can get into it.
That's the best way to do it, man. Just by doing it, you kind of find your way, and you've got some great management. It seems like most bands don't even have that.
Best.
Yeah, I could tell he was super professional. I literally texted him like twice. I was like, all right, this guy knows what he's doing, which I respect. And booking, are you booking most of these? Just you?
Yeah, I'm booking most of them.
That's very rare, man.
He's the magic
good.
man.
Yeah.
We deal with. What you see a lot is bands have a lot of either have a buyer. Not a buyer, an agent, or a manager, and I've kind of taken up the role of a manager and an agent.
Okay.
At the same time, and dealing with a ton of different buyers around the South.
Interesting, man.
It's a lot easier, in my opinion, than because booking bands is all about connections. That's
who you know.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
Once you do make those connections, it's a lot easier than making sure.
Yeah, the first tour is the toughest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
That's
making sure they're at the right place at the right time, and
Yep.
You're doing a great job, man.
We're always a little bit late.
Just a few minutes.
I think
you guys are doing a great job. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys do, because you guys are I would say a recent revelation to me, but like in the past couple months, it's like, okay, these guys are murdering it. Some starting to step it up, and there's a certain couple of bands in Athens I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
And then there's some that I really like, and they're not playing around a lot. It's like, okay, well, that kind of hurts my excitement. But you guys are getting after it, so that's great.
Yeah.
Fun. I have been meaning to see 80 Blanco.
Oh, they're killing it. I'm a big fan of them. Yeah. Yeah, they need to play around more, I think, personally. But they're in school and busy and stuff.
Oh yeah,
but they're pretty heavy from what I hear. I've only seen them once. Yeah, I'm excited about them. I'm excited about you guys. I'm excited about AFTM long term, because they're having some lineup kind of issues they're working through, as you do. But they're opening for Moon Taxi next month. They're doing fine.
They're doing fine.
And they're packing out Silver, which is like getting back to their roots. I think that was a great move for them.
And it was great turnout too.
Yeah, I'm excited about Springhouse, just because they're one of those top tier bands I look up to. Who else am I excited about? You guys, I already said that one. Anybody in particular? You guys know the Rooster guys, don't you?
Yeah, those guys are cool.
I just met
James Miller.
Gosh, what's his name? I saw him at fucking Silver. He had on an Italian get up for his date night or something.
Was it James from the band?
I feel like it might be. Yeah, it's James. It's James, because he came up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, God,
he's a cool guy.
He's fucking hilarious.
Good singer too.
He said he might have had lunch with you, because I see him in the gym too.
This was that was John Michael.
That's it. I talked to both of them now. Yeah. Interesting. I sold him some speakers, man, and we've been using these speakers the whole tour. No problem. They're in great shape. He used them one time and ripped the damn cone.
No way.
The cone ripped. I felt so bad. I was like, well, fuck. You know what I mean? Because I just sold them to him, but like at the same time, it's still like, it wasn't my fault.
I guess,
and they like blew a bunch of amps.
Maybe they
up.
were using them differently.
Something about outlets?
Yes. Sorry, I'm speaking again.
No, go ahead. I don't care.
They were in
Clark's Standard, right?
Clark's,
yeah.
Clark's, and they had checked everything. It was like 10 minutes before they're supposed to go on, and one of the bartenders just went up to the outlet, just unplugged, and half of all their stuff was off this one power strip.
That's what he was telling me in the gym. He was like, dude, we blew like 3 Fenders Blues Juniors amps, like destroyed. I was
Wait,
like,
blew them?
Like, yeah, like they were tore up. They had to go get new amps.
Dang.
I was like, fuck. So I was like, all right, that might have a little bit of something to do with that speaker tearing. But yeah, those are nice guys. I haven't had a chance to see them yet. Are they pretty cool?
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah?
Real cool.
They're cool.
Interesting.
Very cool guys.
Cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, awesome.
Is anybody playing at Nowhere Bar at all?
In my opinion, no. Just because...
I mean, I haven't heard of, like, or I haven't, like, walked by there and seen anybody playing.
Nah, dude. I try to keep in touch with that kind of stuff. And to me, it's hard to sell tickets at Nowhere, personally. It's kind of like one of those places, like a biker bar kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Nowhere. I'm worried about 40 Watt a little bit. 40 Watt's really not pulling in the national acts this semester that they used to, which is concerning to me. But I know Bradley Reeves over there. He's doing a great job getting the local acts going.
Yeah.
And Warehouse is an interesting vibe. I mean, you guys will play there. It's a little different.
It's different.
They're bringing in some more commercial people.
They seem to. They actually told me they were killing it with the country thing,
Yeah,
like
they
Flatland
have
Cavalry
been.
and like
Yeah,
Hardy
man.
and stuff like that.
And Connor Smith.
Yeah.
One of my best friends is playing there tomorrow night.
Really?
Have you heard the song I Hate?
Alabama. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw it. I saw it on Facebook. I was like, okay, cool.
It's,
You know him?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
They're good
And then
buds.
Flatland Cavalry last week.
Yeah, they did 700 tickets.
Yeah, they did
700 tickets.
Pre-sale.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. And then the next night we played, I was like, fuck, man, no way we're going to sell 700.
Me and you can talk about this later.
Yeah.
I should come on the podcast and talk to you.
You should, man. I like
The
this guy.
market is really saturated right now.
Yeah.
It's tough. Everybody's either made a band out of COVID
Uh-huh.
or is trying to
Make
get
one.
back on the road with after
yeah.
COVID. You know what I mean?
More than it ever has been, I feel like.
Exactly.
Totally.
So whenever you have the chance to, especially Athens is a really tough market.
Totally.
Because you have bands like them that are playing at a fraternity and they're popular, and that night, you know, you're 1,000 people that you may be able to draw into the Warehouse are actually all spread out around fraternities and stuff doing other things. Market's just really tough.
A lot of events.
Yeah, it's interesting to navigate around that kind of stuff. I'm a little worried about, like, I hate to say overexposing the market, but like it's hard not to when you want to play all the time. You know, like I want to play Georgia Theater, but like if we're playing Georgia Theater, we can't just play Boar's Head the Friday before because that'll hurt ticket sales. You know what I mean? So how do you win that battle? But the way we've been kind of trying to do it, and you guys too, I think, is play out of town. You know what I mean? Like go play out of town that
Because
weekend.
there's plenty of other places.
Yeah.
And I think we got a different perception of it too, especially in Athens, because it's so much music here.
So much, yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of music elsewhere, but you can get in a lot of other
Athens has a
places.
lot more
Yeah.
than most
Oh,
places
man,
because
yeah.
I've been to Tuscaloosa and Clemson are the two main ones we did. Tuscaloosa, it's all pretty much all country bands. Like there's no rock bands in town, like literally. And I'm like pretty well in touch with everybody up there.
Wow.
And like we come to town, they're like, "Fuck, we've never seen rock band in town." You know what I mean? It's like really, come to Athens. We got one on every corner.
Yeah.
Music's almost non-existent.
Yeah, it's weird,
Yeah.
isn't it? Which is weird. You know, you would think there'd be a somewhat scene.
I think what it's funny you say that because my dad, when he played here back in the early '90s, country music was not a big thing here.
Yeah.
But they were popular. And I don't think it's ever been a very big act here. At least you know you have a lot of indie,
Yeah,
a
ton
lot
of
of other things. But I think because country can be so mainstream, that's one thing. Athens, they ate up REM because REM was so good about creating stuff that didn't
good.
sound like anything you'd ever heard.
Anything still doesn't.
Yeah.
Still sounds
Doesn't,
fresh.
you know.
what I
And
mean?
I've heard Stipe say, you know, we actively tried to sound different.
Yeah, they did
You
a
know,
great job.
even like the chords that Peter Buck would play.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
he would deliberately play things that, you know, shapes that you
Absolutely.
don't hear.
I think the secret to that band is the drums. You ever listen to the drums
Yeah.
on them records?
Oh,
I'm
man.
sure you have.
Bill Berry.
we were
He's hitting it,
recording
man.
Yeah.
and
On Radio Free Europe, those drums are pounding.
Radio Free Europe is one of my favorite drum tracks of all time, dude.
It's cool.
He is getting it.
It's
and
awesome.
it's kind of unnoticeable in a way, like if you didn't know
Yeah.
that much about drums, but,
but
he's
it's
fucking
that
roaring
song continuity wise is perfect.
it. So great, man.
Comes
I love
in
it.
with
I've got a. They did a little thing at Wuck Street, like they were giving away the single.
the single they released before.
Yeah, I've got it.
it
I need
was
to show it to you
popular
guys.
one.
It was the
The EP version.
of Radio
What's it
Free Europe.
called?
It was like the demo version.
Let
of
me
Radio
grab
Free
it. Hold
Europe.
on. It's
Yeah.
a name though. Let me see.
Yeah, it's cool.
Here's me.
Good tea. Very good tea.
Fuck, they have a name for it. I can't remember.
Radio Free Europe.
Anyways, they call that single something different. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like REM, man.
I love REM.
I feel like they've translated pretty well, but not amazing. Because like, you don't really see REM T-shirts around on like
you
sorority girls, but like you'll
They
see
didn't.
like Nirvana shirts. You know what
and
I mean?
like Pink
But
Floyd.
Yeah.
if you go up to any person, play either Losing My Religion, Shiny Happy People,
Yeah.
who Stipe hates that song.
He
because
doesn't like
it's
that
so
one.
mainstream.
Mike
you
didn't like it either.
know? No, he didn't, actually. The music video, you can tell they didn't take it very seriously. But
I like the song. I'm
Yeah.
a
I love
fan.
the
Yeah,
song, man.
yeah.
It's a great
Yeah,
song. It's
there
got
was
the
one
B-50
interview where Michael Stipe's like, "Yeah, that's just a fruity pop song we wrote that's made for children."
Yeah.
Guess I'm a child, dude.
But when you have the capability to write a song
Yeah.
that good, just because you need a,
I mean, it's
you need
catchy.
one,
Yeah.
you know, you've
Definitely.
done it.
I'm
That's-
very
that's
interested
cool.
in them, and I wish they had translated a little better because like you just don't see REM T-shirts around, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think their impact to mainstream music was a much slower.
Yeah, 'cause they were
Transition,
making a lot of records in
you
the
know.
80s that didn't get much recognition,
Right,
like
you know, I
Murmur and
think-
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, this is a funny story too. My mom went to school here, and she graduated in '86, so she was like the same era as them. And she met David Barbie at our show at the 40 Watt we were
Really?
headlining, and they came to the realization that they saw REM at the same show, which is REM at Legion Field. I don't know if you guys ever heard about this. It's like a really big show for them at Legion Field. And I
that
thought that
Hippies
was kind of
local?
cool. Yeah, it was on campus. They call it
Okay.
Legion Field, or it's Legion Pool now.
Yeah.
But stuff like that's really cool. I think I'm a big REM fan. I'm glad you guys liked him. You guys do any REM covers?
Actually, we played "Losing My Religion" in that.
Nice.
When we played acoustic Xibnadu the other weekend, we pulled out "Losing
Someone
My
asked
Religion.
for it. and
Nice,
I know
man.
the song. I mean,
Yeah.
And it was their parents' weekend, so like all the parents knew it.
Yeah, you can't
All the
lose with the
parents
classic
were
rock at
enjoying
Parents
that.
Weekend.
It was
And
awesome.
we played Blister in the Sun. And like all the parents went nuts.
Nice. You guys have a favorite REM record? I'm kind of just curious.
I know "Fables of the Reconstructions."
That's a good one.
One of their less, I
Definitely.
guess, commercial,
Yeah.
successfully ones. But ew, I don't know.
What's the one with
Murmur's a good one. For
Murmur's a
me.
great one.
What's the one with Fall on Me?
Fall on
I like that.
me.
Is that Document?
Document,
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, those
and
are all
it's
great.
got the one I love on it.
Do you guys like Green? You ever listen to
Green,
Green?
Yeah, it's a good
Orange
Green,
Crush.
Green is a great one. I got Green on
Orange
vinyl
Crush.
too. Yeah, Green's a really
Man.
good one. I'm glad you guys like REM. I don't meet too many great REM fans, so that's great.
In Billberry's son in 80 Bronco.
He is. That's what I heard. Yeah, and there used to be a girl in the band. I don't think she's in the band anymore, but
They've gone to a couple lineup changes, I think. Maybe
yeah,
one or
which is
two.
interesting. I don't know. I don't know that much about them. I just know the drummer, and I know I'm excited to see what they do because they have a good following.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
following,
Yeah.
seems to be. But anyways, you guys, I don't know if did we ever answer the question of where we wanted to be in the next couple years?
Oh, definitely touring.
Yeah.
Big touring.
Big tour.
Definitely higher status.
As big as possible. As
Yeah.
big, the sky's the limit. It's just a matter of lining your ducks up in the row.
I'd like to
and going
be
for
at
it.
the level where like Greta Van Fleet is.
Oh,
even bigger.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean,
It's-
they're at the top right
It's
now.
They're
completely,
murdering
It's
it.
completely
Yeah.
possible to be
They
bigger.
just passed 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really?
They're killing it.
I'm excited about them. I had to try my
Yeah.
best to like them, but like I really do
Yeah.
now that I
Well,
have. You
and
know
I
what I mean?
think that they've moved more into themselves. At
Yeah,
least.
I like the whole like the white get up they got going on.
Yeah,
like
the
whole
stage setup's
yeah.
awesome.
We
So
saw them
sick.
in Nashville.
Yeah.
Really? What venue?
Brand new amphitheater called
First Bank.
First
That's what
Bank
it was.
First Bank Amphitheater.
It's
Cool.
right outside of Nashville. They built it in an old quarry.
Okay,
It's really cool.
that's
Beautiful-
sick,
beautiful
man.
place.
But
Yeah,
they
I'm a
were the
fan.
first band to play there.
Really?
Yeah, it's that new.
They're murdering it, man. Good for them.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
see some people like that just somehow cross over. Like it reminds
Yeah.
me of the Tyler Childers thing. Like that was
And it always
Greta and them.
happens
They're
overnight,
not
too.
mainstream. Yeah, it's
It
crazy.
happened overnight
we
for
were
Tyler.
we were right there in the pit. So
Yeah?
Like 10 feet
like we were
from him.
That's
close
sick,
to him.
man.
I called
That's
the
sick, man.
drummer's drumstick after the show.
That's
These
sick.
girls were like trying to take it from me. They're like, "We know you have it," and I stuck it under my shirt, and I was
Bitch,
like,
please.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
What stick?
Made
That's
some
how I
awkward
did.
eye contact with. When you're
Good
that
singer,
close.
man. Really good singer.
Yeah.
He's
I
the
like.
secret.
Very good. Yes.
Josh is he's the driving heartbeat
the
behind
weapon.
the band.
I like it. I like it.
But I'd like to be at the level they're at.
Yeah, dude, it's entirely doable. I love
Yeah.
You guys have made a ridiculous amount of
Well,
ground in 1 year, so you guys
yeah,
keep this shit
yeah,
up.
you
Just
know,
keep
yeah.
expanding your roots. Go play Tuscaloosa, Nashville,
yeah.
everywhere. Not that I know, but this is just
Right,
advice I'd give.
right. And
so.
I think they
Yeah.
could be a lot bigger if they didn't. If they, they've moved more into their own. I can't even say genre really.
Yeah.
Poetry wise, their lyrics are different.
Yeah, you don't hear many
And-
people writing about the stuff they
no,
are.
you don't.
Yeah.
And for that reason, they're not going to be everywhere.
Yeah,
you know, that they
I see
could
what you
be.
mean.
So I think it's all about how you approach it. If we go for maybe mainstream, more relatable,
Yeah,
and
wider,
I relate to
wider
a lot of the
scope.
stuff they sing about, and I love it.
Yeah,
But not everybody does. So
some of it's like I hate to say like dragons and dungeons.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it give you that
Well,
vibe?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
goblins
Kind
and shit.
of? Yeah, you know what I mean. Which I
Mystical.
don't mind, but it seems to be working for them.
Yeah.
Yes,
I have
yeah.
no problem. Like people try to like you say pop, and that's such a dislikable word, but I
Yeah.
have no problem with writing something that's popular. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like if I could
yeah.
cast a wider scope, I'm cool with that.
If I'm
Yeah.
if I see people singing along to our songs playing live, like I'm fine with that.
yeah,
Job
that's
well done.
cool.
As long as your songs get people singing.
That's all that matters, man.
I think we
Moving.
have the same stance as Michael Stipe. We're not both huge on fruity pop songs.
yeah,
But, sometimes that gets it done.
gets it done.
And you don't have to be that kind of band. You can
Yeah.
throw one out there, and then the rest of the songs on the album are exactly what you want.
Love
Yeah,
it,
like
man.
Van Halen had some poppier songs, but
That
they were
they
still
did.
good. I like them.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about 'em. Stuff like "Dance the Night Away." You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's a
so
great song.
so danceable, like
Oh, yeah.
for
Ja-
a rock
Jamie's
band.
Crying is
Jamie's
cool.
Crying is a great song.
Yeah.
That was one of the first songs that got me into music in
Yeah.
general. You know?
Well, all their songs have a hook, which like
Yes.
you can sing along
It's
to,
inevitable.
which is good.
yes, man.
Inevitable.
I think that's really good to have in like every song. Just
Totally.
some kind of hook.
Yeah.
that, you can sing along to, or something that moves you.
Totally, man. You couldn't be more right about it. And they have the whole Beach Boys harmony thing going
Oh,
on.
yeah,
man.
Eddie
Great.
and
Michael Anthony, his
Michael.
harmony.
Michael
that's-
Anthony could go high.
He's piping, man.
That's
Yeah.
that's the Van Halen sound.
Love it, man. I'm a huge fan. I'm glad you guys liked it.
Yeah.
You guys do any Van Halen covers? Probably not.
No, we don't.
I kind of
Although we've played it. We jam on it sometimes. We've
You
never
guys should do
taken
a
it
Van Halen
live.
cover. I'd shit my
Man.
pants if you guys did a Van Halen cover.
Their first and second album are just like the sound of them, or
Just immaculate,
awesome.
bro. Guitar all
Whoa,
left.
the drum sounds awesome.
Drums
too.
are tasty,
my
bro.
God.
He's a
Yeah.
slept-on drummer, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's very
Alex is-
tasteful.
he's
People call him like sloppy and stuff, but
he had some crazy setups,
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
4 kick drums, like turning
Yeah.
around and shit. Like that might be a little
and then
much.
like
but
fire extinguishers on his kick drums,
lighting
and
the
all
gong on fire and
Yeah.
shit.
Fire extinguishers.
that. Yeah, like strapped to his
Yeah.
kick drums and all.
He
that.
like had gas mask on there for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah, I'm a big Van Halen
That's
guy.
cool.
So
Are you a big Van Hagar guy?
I honestly don't hate 5150, the
No.
first Van Hagar record,
Yeah.
and I really don't hate
Like,
the other ones either.
Dreams is a good song.
Dreams is
and
a great song.
When Love Walks In. Is that
Yeah.
one of them?
Love Walks In.
And then-
Yeah. Those
They-
are all good
They
songs.
went more keyboardy. after-
Yeah.
after
Well,
that.
they went more keyboardy because when David Lee Roth was in the band, he wanted Eddie playing more guitar.
Yeah, they didn't want him on
And
the keys.
Eddie's
Yeah.
a phenomenal.
He had Jump for
keyboardist.
years, dude. He had Jump in like
Yeah.
1980, and they
Really?
didn't want to do it. They couldn't do it till 84. That's a
Yeah,
great song.
84 is like
Sometimes
the
you just
first
gotta
one
wait,
with
I
like all the
guess.
keyboards.
Yes.
What's the other keyboard song?
I'll wait.
Yeah, I'll wait. That's a cool song.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a great one, man. But yeah, everybody always blames not that Jake's wondering why we're talking about Van Halen probably, but not that everybody blames the keyboard things on Sammy, but Eddie was trying to do that already. You know? Sammy just caught the full force of it. You
Oh
know?
yeah, and Sammy,
I don't hate the Sammy.
Kept-
record.
Sammy was
kept
in
him
more
moving.
of a less leadership position
Yeah.
at that point. So it was
Yeah.
actually, I think that might have been healthy for the band.
Yeah, Sammy's a better singer than Dave any day of the
Yeah.
week. Any day of the week.
And I mean, that's like what the whole music scene was moving to in the late
Yeah.
80s, like kind of
Totally.
keyboard
It
bass
helped them out.
stuff. Which
And
Anybody-
if it was moving in that direction, it's because they moved it in that direction.
Yeah, the
And
synth
you
thing
got to
was-
remember how influential they were.
yeah.
They were huge, man. The synth thing was happening.
Oh, it was happening.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys like those records,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I got all those too in there if you guys want to look at them. I like Fair Warning. You ever listen to that record?
Yeah.
That's a
I
that's a
have.
good
Unchained
one.
on it.
Unchained is on there. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the
oh.
heaviest one.
It's a weird album.
It's a
cover.
weird one, bro.
You look at the album cover and you're like, that doesn't look like a Van Halen
It's
album.
not. It looks dark, man.
Yeah.
And it is a dark record. They were very angry on that one, which
Yeah.
I like.
It's good for a change of mood.
Yeah,
I like Diver Down.
Diver Down. Everybody talks shit about Diver Down,
I
bro.
Because it's
love
like
that.
A bunch of
it's
covers.
cover heavy.
Yeah.
but they're
The
good
covers
covers.
are
Yeah,
amazing.
it's like fucking like Happy
wanna-
Trails and
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Pretty Woman and like fuck, that's a good record.
What was
Happy
that?
Trails.
Dancing in the Street.
Dancing in the Street. Yeah, yeah. Eddie hates that one, but I like that one.
And,
That one's got something interesting on the guitar. Coming in.
I love
I think it's
Big-
keyboards.
Really?
Big Bad
so.
Billy,
Sweet William now.
That's cool. It's like old 40s song.
Yeah, dude. See, they
Well,
did
you know,
some
he
cool
was
shit.
David Lee was a sucker for those old songs.
Yeah.
Clarinet. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah. That's Eddie's dad playing clarinet because
Really?
Eddie's dad was a tour musician,
Wow.
so that's him playing on there. Jan Van Halen's his name.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude, you guys got good taste. I'm glad you guys know these songs. Not many people know Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now,
I
man.
love it.
Yeah.
I would kill to do Happy Trails live, bro. They used to end all their shows with Happy Trails. I think that's yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Happy Trails.
All right,
That's
you guys.
awesome.
It was so great to have you guys. It's been an hour and 15. I think we're gonna wrap it up here, man. I'm excited to see what you guys do. Honestly, I'm a fan, man. You guys are great. You guys are great.
You know, we'll see where it goes, and
man.
maybe we'll get together and jam.
I want to play with you guys sometime. We should put together a show.
We'll be on the lookout for the upcoming single.
I can't wait. Yeah, tell them where you go. Tell them you guys' name on Instagram, where to check out your music, all that stuff.
Yeah,
James.
It's just Granville on Instagram and Facebook. All together, lowercase. So
Granville on Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff.
Love it,
man.
4 singles out. So
4 singles. Y'all go check them out. Let's give them a wave so I have a thumbnail to use. There we go. Nice. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm real stoked about you guys. I can't wait to see what you guys do.
Man.
You guys are nice guys. You got
Appreciate
good taste.
you for having us in.
Anytime, man. I can't wait to get this out to the people. All right. Thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed this, subscribe. It's Jameson on the Rocks podcast. Check us out on Instagram, Jameson_OTR, all that good stuff. And check these fellas out. We'll see you later. Bye.
Adios.